Okay, so no introductions or introductions for this channel, but if any of you guys truly care, truly give a rat's behind, a nice rat's behind, a rat's behind, please like, share, comment, and hit the bell notification. And truly give a rat's behind. So subscribe, and follow awesome original subscribers, original audience, fan members, being original viewers, etc. All the good stuff. If any of you guys are here for the first time, you happen to stumble upon this video or any of my videos or channel or any of my social media platforms, just in general, if you want to, you don't have to, but please, if you want to come on this journey adventure with me, it'd be great if you give the channel a subscription, subscribe too. But if not, it's totally okay. You know what? It's a one and done deal. I totally understand it. I get it. I'm just glad you guys are here, spend time with me. Anyways, I know this is like day or 2.5 days ago. Glitch Direct 2025, and it's the first one they ever did. The only three things I know they're gonna be talking about is it's probably more likely a season 2 or season 3 of their show Murder Drones. And then of course probably the last 2 final episodes for Digital Circus. And then the other thing probably about the Gaslight District in Guinevere. I don't know. I don't know if they can talk anything about Nights of Guinevere. That's still kind of still hot off the press. It's super new. Not that long ago. It only came out barely a month ago. So they're probably not got nothing for that unless it's going to be extra merchandise. Probably merchandise a lot on this thing. Only thing I'm going to say right now is that I don't know Jack Diddley's fucking squat about Murder Drones. The only thing I know is that was from Glitch. They actually created that before they made Digital Circus, Gaslight District, and Nights of Guinevere. So it's one of their first original like indie cartoons that they made. There's another one I've been wanting to react to too, and it's funny because it's from a subscriber, from a person I was sub to like for 4.5, 5 years already. The one that was from, I think she's from Australia, New Zealand, but I think she's going to move to like the United States or Canada one of these days. I think she might have moved already. I don't know. But like real young Gen Z, she always talks a lot mainly about The Sims and the rise and fall of a certain social media thing. Mainly a lot of the stuff she grew up with. A very, very big channel. I know a couple months ago she had 1 million subscribers. So very super congratulations to her. No, her name's Izzy, so I think she ended up doing like a voice acting for this thing's called Something Cats. I don't know what it was, but I've been wanting to do a reaction to that. I just haven't had a lot of time for it. But I got a little bit of social media drama news. I got a little bit of internet news and a lot of YouTuber drama. There's a shit ton of it that happened 2.5 weeks ago. I don't know if I still want to do a separate video on it because I know I missed it when it happened in April, early May, but I don't feel really talking too much about it. And a little bit of celebrity news, and I don't know if I have any gamer news. I might. And another was a little bit controversial. It has a lot to do with technology news, and the one that created Marvel, which OG God tier man, myth, legend, Stan Lee. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Out wasting your guys' time while stopping, yampering, and stalling. Let's jump into it. Let's go.
You should throw a beach party.
Wow, what a good day! Wow.
Oh,
so who wants to
Digital
try Kane's
Circus
magical changing booth first?
I guess
I wonder if it's
I'll
like a
give it a go.
sequel, not sequel, but I wonder if this is like a freaking sample, like a little sneak peek of what episode 8 or episode 9 is gonna end up being. Because I know they just finished doing their one after the one they did in LA, then did the one in New York City too. The New York Comic Con was on. Like glitch, little forget what you called them. It was like those little special conventions. I know they did one here a couple months ago in Vegas. I wish I would have had the tickets for that one, man. It was like April, May when they did it out here.
Wow,
There we go.
Mediocre. If you ever need a sunburn, give me a call.
I don't want a sunburn.
Should have thought of that before I decided I hate you.
Don't interact with the sun. She's just like that. Gangle, wait.
Jack. Oh, he's just relaxing? No. Oh! What's up?
Hey everyone,
first minute.
welcome to the first ever Glitch Direct.
In these Glitch Directs, we'll be sharing with you direct updates right here from Glitch, and we have a lot of announcements for you today.
And what
Bet
better
you
way
do.
to start than the first look into Digital Circus Episode 7.
From this point onwards in the
I
story,
thought it was
it's gonna be a
episode
lot
8,
more
9,
dark, a lot
7.
more intense, starting with a Beach episode for some reason.
Here's the date on screen.
turn
December
up a little bit more.
12th, 2025.
Oh,
You know what?
December.
Yes, Kevin.
That's not enough. We'll also give you a little bit of
so it's
episode
not gonna
8
be
as well.
October,
Here's a little
November,
clip.
it's gonna be all
Run
in
it.
December.
That's all you get. Sorry, that's all we have right now. But you can look forward to it. It's dropping March 20th, 2026. It's coming very soon. What do you think about that, Goose?
Hello.
Thank you very much,
Way
Goose.
late 30s
And
by the
alongside
time
the
I
drop
got
of episode 7 in December, episodes
even
5
get
to
into
7 will be available on Netflix as well.
We found out that people just
wow.
prefer watching things in batches over on Netflix. Makes
Oh.
sense. Now on to the next bit.
Let's go.
Gotta be talking about the next one, Murder Drones. Gotta
Google
stop.
Play points unlock save.
I'll see you guys. Alright, we're back again. Oh no, they did talk about it.
Last September, we dropped a new show called Knights of Guinevere, and it did amazing thanks to your guys' support.
It was our first ever 2D show, and at Glitch, every single show we try to make, we're trying to push the art style, we're trying to push the medium of storytelling that we can achieve, and without a doubt, I can confidently say the Knights of Guinevere crew crushed it. And who better to talk about this than Dana Terrace?
Hey everyone, this is Dana Terrace, the co-creator of Knights of Guinevere, along.
And this is the one that initially used to work for like 2017, 18, or 2019 when I don't know if she's the one that created the Owl House thing for Disney. I don't know if she ended up getting fired or she decided to leave. And this is the whole one I was hearing a whole frick ton about, like, yeah, the reason like she made a lot of like jokes about Disney and like how there's everything's all princessy and all like cutesy wootsy, bright eyed, bushy tail, positive all the time. I don't know if she's the one that made all those jokes and jabs at Disney or if it's one of the people that were any of her other writers or script writers that were writing it for her. I'll never fucking know that. I ain't hearing anything about that either. So let's go.
Zach Marcus and John Bailey Owen, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching the pilot, for the support, for the fan art, for the fan songs. It's really meant a lot to me, to Zach and John, to the crew, to know that people are enjoying all the hard work that we put into this pilot. It's been incredible watching the reaction videos. It's been incredible getting actual...
You know, real super tiny ass channel, 899 subscribers and 900. Like, hey, you're completely welcome for that, man. I do most of this shit for free too, so well, you know, there's way more bigger channels out there, and Twitch and TikTok, etc., other platform channels are out there, way more extra bigger than me. And I know what, million, trillion, and 50% okay with that. And go.
Merch for the show. Look how cute these things are. I just want to say thank you. Thanks for watching. And thank you, Glitch,
Welcome.
for this.
Thank you very much, Dana. And at the moment, we're looking at greenlighting the full season of Knights of Guinevere. If you want to show your support and help contribute to the greenlighting of the season, you can consider getting some merch. This is definitely real. We're on a blue screen, so we had to edit this in, but just pretend it's real. Get the merch at KOG.store. No pressure at all, though.
On to the next thing.
Oh, okay. Now they're gonna talk about the Murder Drones.
It's been over a year since Murder Drones came to an end.
And while the show has ended, we wanted to celebrate the first anniversary of the finale and further explore the universe that fans have been dying to return to.
Which is why we are so excited for this next announcement. Run the clip.
Only a second, third season. Oh, that's it. Oh, you got it. Oh, that's cool.
That is right, we are returning to the Murder Drones universe with a special Murder Drones music video featuring a special guest music composer.
And that special guest composer is the Living Tombstone.
And you can check this out next.
I remember way back in the day, I was still in the Brony community from like 2012 to like, it was 2017 or 18 or real late 2018 or 2019. That's when I got out of it because I thought the movie was complete garbage shit. It's not because the animation for it was good, it's just the writing and the story journey part of it, it sucked a lot of ass, and the villain was complete fucking hot garbage. That's why I left the Brony community after that. I'm glad I did too, because I don't want people thinking even I'm a grown ass man over 18 up and think I'm a PDF, you know, child, you know what, like a rapist or any of that shit. Thank God I never got accused any of that freaking shit. That's if I would have did this as a full-time job, I would have fucked immediately. Screwed immediately in my ass, really bad. It's funny because a bunch of other fools after a year and a half, 2 years after I left, everyone just started getting exposed really, really quick, especially when the Platinum Scandal started too. Okay, the COVID-19 shit. Woo! So I'm glad I left when I did. Anyways, yeah. That's when I used to remember hearing that dude. There was 2 other ones besides the Living Tunes. So I used to do a lot of like MLPFIM and like Five Nights at Freddy's like music remixes and shit. There was another one, his name was like Brony the something Brony, right? Brony Spartan 37. And then another dude too, Mondo Pony, but like I think he ended up getting accused of being a PDF file mess with underage little kids and shit too. So, whew, thank fucking God that shit never happened to me. And thank God I already hate fucking kids already, because there's no way in hell I would ever want to have kids of my own. This shit annoy the living hell out of me. I wouldn't have time for YouTube anymore if I did so. Fortunately, so hopefully his career, Living Tombstone's doing alright.
Friday on October 17th. And in even more Murder Drones news, if you haven't heard yet, we are making the official Murder Drones graphic novel with Oni Press. We're adapting all 8 episodes of the original series into comic book form, and you can get it right now on the Kickstarter campaign.
But be quick, there's less than 1 week left of the campaign. Pre-order the book now and get some pretty special backer items.
Like these incredible special edition Murder Drones covers. They turned out absolutely amazing.
And with that, let's go on to the next segment.
Gotta be digital surgery. That or the other one, Gaslight.
Hey, Jalen!
If it's not that. Hold up. Okay, we're back again. We've been doing that for a while. Oh, no, what's that?
And up next, we have our most recent 3D pilot, The Gaslight District. Here we have Nick to run you guys through some sneak peeks and behind the scenes.
Hello, freaks and weirdos. Nick Supko here. Pre-production is deep underway, which means we're zeroing in on the show's dark heart. Intimate family drama and grime-soaked world building. Each episode will drag one character from the Smiling Dead into the spotlight and shove the family into a new, grotesque corner of the world. Here's what I can say about the first few episodes without giving too much away. In one episode, Ken will find himself the victim of a wish from a monkey's paw. In another, Breadhead's trail of crumbs will attract unwanted guests, litter bugs. And finally, Mud will take the reins and bet everything on a horse named Death. That's all I'll say for now. We've been listening to your whispers from the void and taking our time to make this the best show possible. Future episodes will slow down to really let that dread sink in. So until next time, remember, patience is a virtue.
Thank you for that, Nick. And to be fully transparent with you guys, as you probably saw, this is a beautiful and complex show, which just means that it needs a lot of time in production. It will still be a while before we see more episodes come out.
Our 3D team also needs to finish Digital Circus first, so please be patient. It'll be worth it. Thank you guys so much for understanding, and let's go on to the next segment.
And that comes the end of the Glitch Direct. Thank you for watching, everyone.
What? That's it?
Oh,
There's gotta
and
be
before
way
we go,
more than
there
that.
is just one last thing. Why don't you roll the clip?
Oh, shit.
The sunrise hurts the most. The music dies, and we come undone.
Oh, did they end up getting that one I was just talking about? The something cat? I was just talking about that earlier before I did the reaction. I swear to God I didn't pre-watch this. On my fucking life. I swear to God in heaven. I did not freaking pre-watch any of this shit. But the one I was telling you about, the one that had 1 million plus subscribers, Izzy. And she did like a voice actor for, I think, this cartoon right here. Something Cats. Oh, man, hold on. I'm going to see it real quick what it was called originally. Okay, so I looked at the thumbnail again. I swear I didn't watch it. It was called Wastelandia. Wastelandia. Okay. I wonder if they got the rights for that now. What? Oh, that's crazy if they did. Okay. That's sick. Unless it's a whole other separate, different other thing. Different, like, cartoon show, which I doubt it.
So, honey, raise your glass. 'Cause the night's still young. It's time for last call. It's time for last call. Let's Let's have some fun, boys. There's nowhere to run. So try to hide, a cold survivor. We're gonna dance till the break of dawn. It's time for last call. It's time for last call. Let's have some fun, boys. There's nowhere to run. One last cocktail. A merry picture. Top me off, boy, 'cause I want it all. My days were gloomy and sad till you came to me with the south side and flowers in hand. Oh, baby, let's drown our blues, dance the sun away. There's no tomorrow, let's live for today. It's time for last call. It's time for last call. We've had fun, boys, let's pack up and run. But drink another, yeah, honey, one more. Before we go out, play one last song.
Oh, I heard of this one too. I heard about this shit last year. It was from a VTuber. And credit this one, Chelsea Destroy. I know she reacted to it last year. I think it was earlier this year. It wasn't late last year. I remember hearing about that like show. Oh, so it wasn't Wastelandia. It's another one, Lackadaisy. Okay. I remember it was like 3, 4, or 5 like episodes she reacted to. So I remember to leave the link to her videos if I remember what it was even called. It's not the super biggest virtual VTuber chick, but I do like listening to her a lot. So I brought the top 10, top 15 female VTubers I watch almost every single fucking day. Very, very funny ass freaking chick from in the United States, but way, way further away from me. She thinks, I forget it's Mississippi, Alabama. I think it's Alabama where she's at. And my God, man, her shit's real, real hardcore with opinionations. Man. Very, 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 very super hardcore, like tomboy Southern chick there, man. She is not fucking around when it comes to like, you know, standing up for people that are like getting bullied all the time and shit. She defends them like crazy, which is good. I'm glad. I know she has a crowd ton of reactions, and in the main 2 gigs, I know she like, always reminds her chatters. The ones because she's mainly on Twitch, one she uses on YouTube. But I don't know if she hires someone to put all of her videos up on YouTube, or she does all that on her own. My God, I'd rest her soul if she does all that on her own, man. But whatever. And I remember hearing about that. That was really good ass animation too. I didn't watch them all and do the reactions myself. I just decided to watch it on my own time when she did the reactions to them. Woo, man. It was some real nice ass stuff. It's super emotional and sad. I cried out of the 2 or 4 episodes too, because a lot of sombering sadness that's in that show. But oh, it's Lackadaisy's getting bought by Glitch. That's cool. Congratulations.
Another Halloween.
Hold on. Right, we're back again.
That's right, we are so excited to officially announce that we've partnered with the Lackadaisy team to produce and bring you guys the Lackadaisy animated series.
And we have the creator Tracy and director Fable here to tell you more about the partnership.
Hi, I'm Tracy, the creator of Lackadaisy.
And I'm Fable, Lackadaisy's director.
For those unfamiliar, Lackadaisy is a Prohibition-era crime drama featuring jazz, speakeasies, and a whole lot of gangster cats. It started as a webcomic and grew into a full-fledged animated pilot thanks to an incredibly passionate fan base.
After the pilot, we launched a second campaign to fund a first season, raising enough to fund 5 10-minute episodes.
That support means the world to us, and it allowed us to jump right into development on the season with full scripts, character art, and storyboards.
Yeah.
Then Glitch came along and...
I remember seeing some of those episodes too, but they were all done. I remember that show.
I say this, it made us an offer we couldn't refuse, in a good way. They saw what we had made so far and wanted to be a part of it too, so they offered to co-produce Lackadaisy as a Glitch production with more episodes, more minutes, more music, more everything. So of course we were overjoyed to accept.
Not only that, but delivering hand-drawn animation at the quality expected of Lackadaisy, and to do it with a happy crew, requires a lot of extra stuff behind the scenes. HR, IT, marketing, merchandising, admin, etc. If that sounds like a lot, it's because it is. Honestly, it's a struggle for a small indie team. So partnering with Glitch lifts a huge weight off of our shoulders.
This is the best of all worlds for us. We get to make a show with the incredible folks at Glitch and their creator-driven indie philosophy. Glitch's merch and marketing team free us up to concentrate fully on the creative side of things, and we can do it all with a full-size TV budget.
And to help steer this whole thing alongside us, we've been joined by none other than...
Hey everybody, my name's Olin Rogers. You probably know me from a show called Final Space. I'm so excited to be a part of this. I really think Lackadaisy is special. beautiful. I think it's got the characters. I think it's got the world, the story. I think it's got the art. It just looks so good. To have an animation studio work this kind of deal, not just for them, but for a first-time creator, to ensure that they're protected and that they're getting their vision across, get out of here. That's insane. That doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen, right? I said, look, I got to be a part of this. I want to help. And I think this is just one of those things that I think it's going to be a very, very cool experience. And I think it's going to be very special. And I think this show is going to be special.
And Glitch has been true to their word. We're making the show that we want to make.
And it's being made by the same core crew and voice actors who brought you the original pilot and animated shorts.
We're still deep in production, so we don't have an official release date just yet, but rest assured we're working our tails off. We can't wait to show you what we've been cooking up. Thank you so much for all of your support and for sticking by us. None of this could have happened without you. A massive thank you to the entire team at Glitch, too.
And thank you, Tracy and Fable. We're so excited to be on this journey with you.
When we saw the uphill battle that not only Tracy and Fable, but the whole animation industry were facing just to get these projects made, we knew we had to help.
And that's where our new label comes in. Glitch Presents.
Glitch Presents is the banner for shows where we partner with incredible teams who already have amazing projects and we help bring their full vision to life, especially in this tough animation industry.
Meanwhile, the shows we fully self-fund ourselves, like The Amazing Digital Circus, Gaslight District, or Knights of Guinevere, that falls under our label Glitch Originals.
Here's the reality. Animation is expensive, really expensive. And we're already funding several original shows already. To help bring these partnered shows to life, we work with external partners to ensure we can cover the massive costs with long-form animation.
In return, these external partners may ask for exclusive streaming rights. So yes, Glitch Present shows may appear on external streaming services instead of for free on YouTube.
But that's exactly why Glitch is here, to shield the creators from the uncertainty and instability that comes with corporate Hollywood, and to guarantee that creative control stays with the creators.
And don't worry, Glitch Originals will always still continue to be for free here on YouTube. The things we self-fund ourselves, we would never let that go. When Luke and I first accepted this company, all we wanted to do was help out the animation industry and get more cool stuff made. This is how we do that. If we can keep the creators in the driver's seat while getting these incredible shows made, then we're doing our job.
Thank you guys so much for watching this Glitch Direct, and we can't wait to show you what's next.
See you guys.
That's it. Finish. Alright, I'll see you guys in a second for thoughts, views, opinions. Hold on. Okay, so finalize overall thoughts, views, opinions, speculations, vibes, takes, feelings, harsh, broad opinions, bullet points, views, world views, worldwide views, what else? Scales and just harsh, broad opinions, hot takes, and of course, as always, speculation. And my hot take is always hot take, my thoughts, my vibes, my feelings. At the top of the fucking dome here. Man, they have so much freaking stuff they're gonna be planning, man. They have a hell of a lot of fucking planning they're gonna be doing. And then they got that new show Lackadaisy on top of everything. That's wild. And I get it, that's a whole thing as a business, man. I can't do all that shit for free 24/7, 365. They gotta go out to the big corporations like they said, Netflix. I'm gonna be surprised if they probably got freaking they've already got $500,000 more or less deals and paychecks with probably Amazon and Apple TV and a bunch of other freaking streaming services that are out there too. Millions of other ones too out there. I wouldn't be surprised if what's it called? The two other big ones like HBO Max or the other one Max and what else? Paramount Plus and a shitload of other ones. They probably wanted to the Warner Bros. Plus and all that. They probably were thinking about giving them deals and shit too. I wouldn't be surprised one of their agents and those other corporations probably wanted to buy them out too. But the thing is, the second they get bought out like that, a lot of that shit becomes corporate, and then they have to push all this agenda pushing fucking political garbage and stuff, and all those cartoons end up suffering on top of that. Those animations projects that we're working on for months and months and years at a time. That shit is extremely expensive. So I can't imagine how high as fuck the bill is for that freaking those industry projects. It's ridiculous. Probably not as big as video game industry, so that shit's still a trillion infinity times more expensive than animation. It still is a part of animation, but you get to control that shit. It's a video game thing. You got your controller to control all that. Animation, you're just there to watch it and let your mind turn off and have a good ass time with it. You don't do that with animation compared to what you do with video games. So you have the ability to control all that shit. Or PC games. Anyways, aside from all that, and the only other things they got to rely on is their fans buying a lot of their merch out and shit like that, and that's how they stay afloat in a lot of these things. Oh, what was it called? I'm surprised they showed more extra like updates about Knights of Guinevere. Wow, they actually went into that. So that's pretty wild. And what else? I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to watch all the episodes for Murder Drones for the first 1 or 2 seasons. I'm not sure if it's the second or third season that they created. So I never watched it. I always saw it on the side. I always watched a bunch of little YouTube shorts about it. And so I'm not sure if I'm like that one, or I think it's gonna be cringe and stupid and real dumb, or it's gonna be a real good one. It's gonna be a good ass time. I don't know. I don't even know when it came out. What, 2018, 19, 2020? I don't know what year the first season came out, so I'm not even sure about that. And then the last one, the Lackadaisy thing again. I'm surprised, man. It actually got picked up by Glitch. That's great. Congratulations to them. I'm going to give them a little golf clap for them on that. Hopefully they do really good in all their episodes, whatever they end up cooking. If it's not going to be 2026, it's probably going to be late 2026 or early 2027, or at the far, far latest in the future when they had their first full-length episode, or first 4 or 5 episodes. It's probably going to be 2028 when they have their shit on, which sucks because by then I said that once 2027 comes, I'm going to be quitting YouTube almost forever, which sucks, unfortunately, but I'll still be on other platforms, though. I mean, I'll be done making videos on YouTube, but that doesn't mean I'll be done with other places. Mainly either going to be Rumble, or I want to say, Odyssey, Rumble or something else. I'm trying to think of another one. It was going to be Nebula, but then I found, you got to pay extra money to do that every once in a month, which is a bitch. I'm not doing that either. That or Livid TV. One of those two I'm probably going to be on. Other than that, and then the last 2 things I'll say is this. Yep, the music was absolutely amazing. It's captivating on all sides. And oh my god, man. They put a lot of high-ass quality in their merch stuff, man. It's really nice. Beautiful. That's funny, that 2-3 seconds of what we were going to see episode 8, that was way too fucking fast. I'm going to have to go back and see that really slowly at a snail pace level. That's it. So, you guys were here just for the reaction, guys. You guys can leave now, but if you want to hear my internet story or internet drama news stuff, news articles, things, you can stick with me. So, see you guys in a quick millisecond. Hold on. Okay, so the first things first here. I usually don't get into the whole crazy drama shit, even though the last part of this video is going to be about virtual VTuber drama. So, not that much of it, though. I don't know if I still want to do a separate video about it or not, because I haven't seen no news articles talk about it, so I'm not sure if I'm ever going to do it or not. So this one's from Games Radar. This is getting credit due to Jordan Gerblick or Garablick. So this is what Sega Fanboy says. I think Sega's sneak dissing Mario Kart World again. Says Sonic Racing Crosswords racers are won by players who think strategically and race skillfully, not just for those who get lucky. This comes from, like I said before, Jordan Garablick or Gerblick. I'm just going to read a little bit of this, so just real quick. You guys can read something else from Yahoo.com text. It says, some rivalries never end, and the one between Sega and Nintendo is one of the longest running and most legendary ever. 2 companies both have newish racing games out, with Mario Kart World having launched alongside the Switch 2 back in June, and Sonic Racing Crossworlds having released last month. Sega took a 90s style dig at Mario Kart World in a pre-release and tempting players to, quote, leave the open road behind. I almost said leave the world behind. That's that old movie with Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke like 2-3 years ago. And downplaying the, quote, that kart racing games, and now developers are seemingly laying out what specifics make Sonic Racing Crossworlds a superior kart racer. I don't know the person that made the tweet on Twitter, but I heard it from another chick that's a VTuber too. So I remember to leave her link description box down below. I remember to do that. So go on to the next one. I don't know if I talked about this already. I think I did. So it says from Game Developer. Game is new oil. How EA was buyout diverges from the traditional playbooks comes from Nicole Carpenter. I think I talked a little bit about this. How Saudi Arabia, they ended up buying a $55 billion deal to buy either Ubisoft or EA. I think it was EA though. So it's more than a week ago, Battlefield and EA Sports FC publisher EA confirmed that a $55 billion take private deal funded by an investor consortium, I think it's consortium, imposed by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, American privately equity funded Silver Lake and Jared Kushner's investment after Affinity Partners owed $20 billion in debt. Wow. Oh, I heard about that dude's name before. I don't really get in the whole conspiracy theory tinfoil hat shit, but in my opinion, it's funny because it's literally just last week. I don't really get in my IRL personal life, but oh man, but since it was, what's it called? It was a Hispanic Heritage Month, and I went to go visit like my mom, and it was all the way on the other side of the town. So she'd be like, she was saying to people on Facebook and like, "Oh, Jared Kushner, they're saying that he's the Antichrist, but he can't be because everyone's gonna know and love it." I was just literally having that conversation with her last week, Saturday, because it was Hispanic Heritage Month. We went to go like hang out for a little bit. I haven't seen her in like 3 or 4 months, so I'm not surprised. That's fucking wild, man. Because I've heard rumors about him like possibly being like wannabe Antichrist, because I think like his Verizon company or something like that, Sprint and Verizon or some other $1 billion company that he owns, smartphone technology, is like Avenue's like 666 something somewhere in New York City. I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised that's real. So just in case I didn't talk about it before, I'll talk about it again. I'm not talking about that. Oh, this is the one I haven't talked about. I know this is like 3 or 4 weeks old. Very super late to this one, unfortunately. There is that. This says Stan Lee appears as AI-powered hologram at LA Comic-Con, sparking controversy. This comes from Eva Miller from Inside the Magic, so gotta credit to credit's due. It says, I'm only gonna read the first 2 paragraphs. You guys can read the rest on your own. This is gonna be a very long video. At least it won't be an hour and 6 minutes like the Jaden animation one was. Reaction that it did. For decades, Stan Lee was undisputed king of comic conventions, delighting fans with his charisma, energy, and iconic presence. Now, nearly 7 years after his fortunately passing away, the age of 95. God, I remember when that dude passed away. It was so... Internet poured the hell out of their heart for that, man. I think about a year and a half, 2 years later, I found out, like, allegedly he ended up getting a lot of elder abuse. Oh, my God. Oh, that shit hurts me real bad, man. I'm not gonna lie. Next to, like, unfortunately, when dogs get, and cats get, and any other animals get hurt or harmed like that, elder abuse is another one that really hurts me real bad, man. Internally, emotionally. Let's move on. Lee's set to return to the convention since this time as an AI-powered hologram, LA Comic-Con. Legend revived. Fans revisiting the Stan Lee experience will be able to interact with the hologram inside of 1,500 square foot enclosed booth. Ticket range from $15 to $20 depending on whether or not they are purchased in advance. Much like meeting a celebrity in person, attendees will have opportunities to pay photos with the hologram or even engage with a 3-minute 20-minute conversation with a version of the comic book legend. I see why a lot of people are really upset and angry and pissed off about that. Because that ain't him, man. That's like, it's a fake-ass copy of Stan Lee. That's not really him, bro. That's really sad as fuck, dude. Like, they're still, like, manipulating this dude's, like, wealth and his money and all that. You know, granted, I'm not going to say he was an angel either, because I did look a lot into, like, a lot of the deep thing, and I don't want to fucking tarnish the dude's grave. I don't want to pee and shit on his grave, but there's a lot of really old, esoteric, like, real deep. I don't want to say satanic. It might be satanic. I don't know. It might be a lot of Illuminati, Freemasonic, a lot of, like, Rockefeller, Rothschild, Bilderberg, like, satanic symbolism. That's in some of those Marvel comics. Probably the same thing for DC, too, but oh, man, that hurts. Because I remember when I first heard about it in, like, 2013, 14. Even I woke up in 2009, I didn't know about it until, like, around one of those 2 years in the mid-2010s. Oh, man. And there was another channel, I gotta give credit to do. And might have a lot of hardcore evidence on it. His name's Truth Is. I know he gets on a lot of, like, conspiracy theories about the elites and everyone being brainwashed, a lot of entertainment and movies and music. He mainly focuses more on the movies and music stuff. And people trying to, like, always getting brainwashed all the time. And have these celebrity people's now celebrity live streamers brainwashed a lot of, like, future generations of kids and all that shit. I remember there was a really old video he did about, actually, no, it was 2 months ago. I think it was in July or August. When a Fantastic Four movie came out, he did a video about, like, saying, like, one of the original people that made not the Fantastic Four, but, like, the other one. I forgot his name. It's not Thanos, but it's the other dude. Oh, fuck, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. The one that they ended up fighting for a little bit. He looks like the freaking dude with Ultron, Megatron, or whatever, but like he's got those two freaking giant antennas on his head. Hold on. I'm gonna have to see you in a quick second, see remember what his name was. Okay, now I had to go on Wikipedia to see what his name was. It was Galactus, that's who it was. He said that was based off of like some fallen Nephilim angel that disobeyed God and all that, and Jesus and all that stuff. So some of that shit does, I'm not gonna say it exists in real life, but a lot of the stuff they get, it's mainly from like, if not the evangelical Christian Bible, it could have been from a lot of other stuff. Obviously the stuff that has Thor and Loki in it, they're from the like Norse mythology and theologies and all that other shit. And stuff that's from, what's it called? The ones from the other thing, DC, like Blue Beetle, that's like based on like, I think Aztec Mayan, like a lot of like human, you know what, sacrifice and blood and all that shit. So some of that stuff probably is real to a certain extent. That's why I really only watch too many Marvel movies. Not because, oh, it's because it's woke and it's our left democracy, Democrat shit. It's not Republican enough. Even if it was on that side of the freaking aisle, like, it still probably have some creepy, scary, fucked up secret society bullshit in there anyways. So I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, he did make up some of my childhood though. I used to watch all the Fox Kids stuff from like Spider-Man and X-Men, and I was gonna say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I don't think he made that. Somebody else. And what else? The Hulk and the original Captain America thing. I remember I used to have like a Captain America figurine, and I didn't even know I didn't even get it because I think it was like one of my freaking uncles or aunts that got it for me for my birthday or for Christmas. And it goes either that one or like an old school ass Iron Man or old school Hulk figurine I got. And like an old school Spider-Man, old school Venom, like 90s version of figurine. That shit's long gone now, so I don't have it. But so he was, and I say anime, manga and shit, like that was a really, really big part of my childhood and teen years. Marvel and DC was too, but it's funny because I used to like DC a little bit more than Marvel, but then when I got older, I like Marvel more than DC. But they started doing that whole woke SJW mess and politics. I was done with that shit after a while. But let's keep going. I think I got two more here. Virtual VTuber, dude. This is not the one that's a drama, though. So this comes from Jen Lada or Ladas. So it says, Hearst Hololive Reglaws VTuber graduate in Hidoshi Iowa. I don't know what any of the drama is with this dude, but it's from Silk Road. I haven't seen him in a long time. And then the last two I'm going to say here. I got good news for the other dude, maybe. I'm not sure if this is a win or a loss. I'm not sure. You guys be the judge of that, because the dude that was a Transformers and Fast and Furious star, the real cool ass chill African American black dude, Tyrese Gibson. I forgot he used to be an R&B artist. That was like the first time I ever heard of him. And before he was in Transformers, I think one of the first two movies I saw him in was either that like Hood movie from back in the day that had Taraji P. Henson and this other dude that made all Mission Impossible, this other black dude named Vic Rimes. And the one that was in the Kill Bill movie with that dude back in the day. Not Kill Bill, but like Quentin Tarantino movie with Bruce Willis. Oh, I forgot what it was called. I think it was Pulp Fiction. That's what it was. Oh, man, dude. It's crazy. I think that was one of the first movies I saw was Baby Boy or Bones. One of those two. And after that, they started going mainstream media famous after in like 2002, 2003 when he did that movie with Paul Walker, Too Fast, Too Furious. So I think that's when he got a shit ton of fame and fortune after that. But I don't think his music career did as good as his movie one later. So it says Tyrese Gibson turns himself in the police after alleged dog attack. This comes from Kimmy Roberts. October 5th. I know it's very, very old, but I'm still going to talk about it anyways. Might as well. It says Mr. Gibson turns himself in the deputies after misdemeanor warrants issued for his Fast Furious star. I don't know if I read this already, but whatever, I'm going to do it again. This is from another one called Marco Eagle. It says the 46-year-old actor who faces animal cruelty charges appearing at the Fulton County Sheriff's Office on Friday, October 3rd, almost 2 weeks ago now since that happened. According to the jail records reviewed by USA Today, he was soon processed as, quote, immediate release by his lawyer, Gabe Banks, told USA Today in a statement on October 5th. Okay, I'm just going to read a little bit of this. Earlier Friday morning, Mr. Tyrese Gibson voluntarily turned himself into the Fulton County Sheriff's Office to answer the misdemeanor warrants, as, quote, Banks' statement read last week. Okay, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks now, I don't know when. Mr. Gibson's legal team worked with the prosecutor successfully secured a consent bond for his immediate release. He has now been processed and released. So, hey, at least the guy's like, he's free again, which I'm not surprised. He's a rich celebrity actor, entertainer, man. I'm not surprised he ends up getting out the light little slap on the wrist and stuff. He didn't even get no house arrest or anything either. He's a celebrity actor, of course. I mean, it would have been deeper than that, like the whole P. Diddy shit. He would have been way extra fucked. I'm not surprised. And then the last one, I'm not saving the best for last, but kind of like the unfortunate, problematic part for last. This one came back. Many don't know who this chick is. I heard about it a couple months ago. I said in the beginning of the video. Sinners returned 2 months later after the incidents comes from. I can only find a Reddit post about it because everything else is mainly a lot of YouTube videos and Twitch things and all that stuff. So there's that. It's gonna read a little bit. This is 2 or 3 of them. So, looks like she could be testing the waters and Discord just automatically have that update set. I don't know if this is the feature. Even so, we'll have to see. She takes time off to learn if she's clueless about her problems. At the best, this could be an automatic message that would have gone out. I'm Googling information about it, how it looks like the bots are doing that. And this other person here says, can we really call this returning? Sending an announcement about 3rd anniversary of her channel and her Discord server seems a bit different. When you say returning, it makes it sound like she's streaming it. In case any people didn't know who Cinder is, like, this is the one I was talking about, man. And there was so much crazy ass freaking drama on this chick, man. She allegedly backstabbed like 3 or 5 other people that were real close to her. And it's crazy. And then she ended up taking a lot of another one identity that was another wolf chick that was actually still watch a bunch too. Her name was Spite. That's crazy. I didn't know that, like, she took a lot of her ideas from like Spite and she took all that like design away from her, but she wanted to call herself something else. Instead of like the Cerberus fuck, she's supposed to have like 3-headed, like, what's it called, dog demon like VTuber model design, but then she has like, of course, the EX hentai sexy looking version of herself in human form. And she kind of did the same thing too, but then she had like, instead of 2 big giant like dogs next to her, she had like this big crown of like, not crown of thorns, but crown of 2 giant dragon demon looking horns. So man, and she really truly tried to come out. I'd be surprised. I thought she'd probably wait a year or 2 or go under like a different alias at least. Because I know there's a lot of fucked up things, man. She did. Even the other big time VTuber chick like Shy Lily called her out a couple months ago about it. I know the ones that cried the most was, one of them was real big. She used to be one of the big Pokemon VTubers and shit, and then she ended up being a virtual VTuber. Tricky, I know it's her, and then Bao, and then another one. I think she hurt pretty bad, Silver Rail. Those 3 cried like heck, man. They get used like that. That's still really super fucked up what she did, man. I'm not saying she should never be forgiven because I don't know any of these people IRL, period. I just know them strictly through the internet, and that's it. Not a parasocial relation with them either. If I was in my teens or early 20s again, though, not gonna lie, I'd probably be fapping off, or the young kids say, gooning off or edging off to a lot of the hentai crap that's out there for them. Not gonna lie, I would do that a hell of a lot, like probably a lot of Gen Z or Gen Alpha kids are probably doing right now. Anyways, that's all I guess everyone. I'm out of here. Links to Screw's Box down below, Carta on the side. That's it. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. And hey, hold on. Yep. I'll talk to you guys in the next future video. Alright. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, boys, and fangirls. Oh yeah. And wipe my hands clean with this freaking reaction too. I will see you guys day and night, wherever in the world leaders out there. Don't just want to at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. Keep it calm, cool, chill, collected out there, and relaxed. Stay tuned for future content channel, including video game industry news and Manu source free virtual VTuber drama news. And of course, all the other stuff like Elon Musk news once in a while, rant, commentary news, and of course, as always, stuff video game industry news or video game trailer reaction clips, hyper reaction reviews, either animation, live action movie trailers, and of course, ones like this one's indie cartoons reactions as well, and updates as well, and directs. And yeah, stay tuned for more other future far rant videos that might have nothing to do with my channel all period. Very random that happens. Extremely rare, but it happens once in a while. And that's it. Take it easy. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Lazy and bye. See you on the flip side. Have a good day. Have a night wherever in the world, the universe out there. And yeah, that's it. Stay away from any big tech, big government, big pharma stuff. Don't get any of the jabs and stuff in your arm. Stay away from nanobites and nanoparticles and all the contrails and all the other shit out there that they try to spray in the freaking sky. Stay far the hell away from all that shit. And hydrogel, all the hydro booster shit too. Alright, take it easy. Peace out. Dizzy bye. See you on the flip side. Goodbye. I'm out. Stay safe, stay cautious. Stay vigilant. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Take it easy, one. Bye. Take it easy. Stay safe. See you soon. I'm out. Stay tuned for more other videos on the Pappenrein. Take care. I'm gone. Later.